Good morning, Amaira.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am fine.
Fine. And what about happy? Are you happy?
Yes.
You're happy. Why?
Because today we are doing floating and sinking.
Yes. Okay. So you know which experiment we are going to do. We are going to do an experiment on sinking and floating. So okay. So let me first show you. Can you pick this paper boat? Can you touch this paper boat for me? How is it?
Light.
Light. Let's see what happens to this light paper boat when we put it into the water.
No.
Yes, it's floating in the water.
Because this is light.
Yes, very good. So you know why things float. Yes, so let's tell it. The things that are light in weight, whose density is less than the water, they float in the water like the paper boat. Now let's see the pebble. Can you hold the pebble first? Just hold the pebble first. How is it? Heavy. Now can you put it in the water bowl? What happened?
Sink.
Yes, the pebble has sink in the water. Why?
Because this is heavy.
Yes, it's heavy and the density of the pebble is more than the density of the water. And it's heavy, so things that are heavy, they sink in the water. Now, yes, now I will remove the paper boat and the pebble from the water. And I've kept so many things on the tray for you.
Yes.
You are going to tell me, I'm going to tell you to pick up things and you are going to tell me whether they are going to sink or float in water. Okay? Come on, can you pick up the paint bottle, the red color paint bottle? How is it? How is it? It's heavy or light?
Heavy.
So what will happen?
Sink.
Yes, okay. Now, can you please pick up that green leaf for me? First tell me how is it?
Light.
What will happen to the thing? What will happen to the leaf when you put it into the water? Loudly. Float. Okay. Yes.
It's
Floating. Okay. Can you pick up the 10 rupee coin? It's got weight? Little bit weight, right? Oh, okay. So can you drop it into the water and see? Let's see whether it goes down or what happens. Sink.
Sink.
Yes. The coin is also sink. Okay. You want to remove this out? Okay. 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 So I'll remove the coin. Okay. I will remove the coin. Okay. Now let's try the flower. The white color flower. You want to try this one? Yes. We have got so many flowers. So what is the weight? Can you put it in the water and see what happens? What is happening? Yes, it's floating.
It's floating. Because this is light.
Yes, it's light. Okay, can you pick up the spoon and tell me what's going to happen?
This is heavy.
So, it's going to sink. Okay. Now let's try something else. Can you tell me what else can sink in the water from here? I'll remove this out. Okay, can you tell me another pick up a thing that will sink in the water? Yes, what is it?
It's a ball.
It's a metal ball. So let's see.
Sink.
It's gone down. It's sinked into the water. Okay. Can you break the chalks and see and tell me what's going to happen? You can put the entire chalk. Let's see. What will happen? The chalk is also sinked into the water. Let it be inside. Let it be inside for some time. Okay. And what about the plastic ball?
Plastic ball are light.
So,
And it floats.
yes, it's going to float. And what else do we have? What happened to the ring? Can you pick up the ring and tell me? Little heavy.
It's
Sink. Yes. Okay, now we'll remove all this one by one. Yes, you will help me to remove it out and put it back on the tray. Yes. Okay. Now can you... There is a spoon also. Let's see what happened to the wooden spoon. Can you see? It's got weight or no?
light.
It's floating.
Floating.
And what about the shells? Let's see the shells.
Shall we some help? Sink.
It's sink. Yes. Okay. Okay, you want to remove them out. Okay. Now, can you try the paper cup? Let's try what happens to the paper cup. One paper cup.
Float.
It's floating.
Because this is light.
Yes, and can you try the pink color pencil? There's a pink color pencil. It's got little weight, right? So let's see what it goes. Oh, it's too big to go into the bowl only. Okay, that's too big to go into the bowl only. You have to make it a bit more small. Okay, now can you try the sponge? Sponge is heavy? No, it's light. No, see, that's so light. When we put the water into it, when the water is inside it, it becomes heavy. But right now it's light, so it's going to float. Okay, now let's remove this out so we can see other things also. Yes. Okay, keeping them back. Okay, what about the eraser? There's a small eraser. It's heavy.
It's same.
And what about the sharpener? Where's the sharpener?
Light.
No, it was heavy. The sharpener also had weight, that's why it went down. See, it's sinking into the water. So now you understood? Things that are light in weight will always float on the water, and things that are heavy will sink into the water. So did you enjoy this? Or say yes or yes. So once you go back home, will you do this experiment in the house also?
Yes, I do one time in night.
You will do it one time in night or in the evening with your brother. This magic you're going to show to your brother.
I do it with my mom.
Okay, you will do it with your mama. Okay. So in the evening today, you're going to show this to your mama and do it with mama and explain her which things float and which things sink in water.